round 4, race 2 of the 10tenths championship. So it's Christmas, the field has been decimated by booze and pubs. Usually is about 13 or 14 of us, but that doesn't matter because we only count 6 rounds of 8, so you can miss a couple for things like Christmas, which people have obviously decided to take to, but people are going to go down the pub anyway, so let them go down the pub, and those who don't can race, and those who drink but don't go down the pub like me can commentate rather than drive. So we've had race 1 in the Lotus 25, we do race 2 in the Rookie, same race distance, same mandatory pit stop, 12 laps, and although these cars do very similar times, they are totally different. So the Rookie is more about corner speed, being, well, both cars about being smooth, but being ultra smooth. If you scrub off a little bit of speed with oversteer, understeer with this car, it will make you horrendously slow on the lap, and you can't steer too much, whereas the Lotus 25 you can steer loads. In fact, you can get lock to lock in the Lotus 25 and it still happily goes around the corner. This will try and eat you if you try and put too much lock in, and it'll want to make you spin. But yet they do similar lap times. Kind of tells you how far racing cars have come, that a junior championship car can be as fast as an old Formula 1 car, a Formula 1 car which destroyed the opposition as well. But hey, there you go. So what we do in 10tenths is we run track limits off, because we're all clean racers. We've proved we don't cheat and cut corners massively, and certainly don't do it deliberately, so why do you need track limits on? All it does is force people to slow down if they make the slightest misdemeanour of half a wheel a little bit too much on the curb, and that ruins the racing, and we want close racing. So we run that off. We run the licence system off as well, because you've proved you're clean. You don't need to keep proving you're clean whilst you're racing. So why should that be on? Can't you just enjoy the race instead, whether you come first or last, and not have it penalise your online licence system, licence rating? We test out the cars which work properly, because you need to do that unfortunately for project cars too. So these 2 cars, the Lotus 25 and the Rookie, work properly, and it means you can have a competitive race, and you can run assists off, which Scander's doing, and not worry about fighting to keep the car on a track. You can actually fight for position on the track. And of course we use human stewards, so we don't need track limits or license systems for human stewards to do all that. We set up the weather to clear, because live track has bugs where apparently not everyone gets the same track conditions, which is a terrible shame for competitive, consistent, clean and fair racing. And yeah, that means it's enjoyable racing, and that's what we do. So we got a 10-minute qualifying session. Unfortunately the screen I'm running on is tiny. It's about 15-inch screen or something, bedroom TV. I'm surprised it even had an HDMI cable from a PS4. Fortunately it did, so I can use this, but it means I can't see the very top of the screen, so I can't see how much time is left on the race or what lap it is, apart from looking at someone else's lap time or lap counter. But hey, I have the tools I have, and I use the tools I got. So I'm now about 3 glasses of wine and 3 beers in, but hey, it beats Christmas TV. So what's Scander gonna do, setting the first lap time? 210. Oh, missed it. Lamenta 207. Nikos 206. Nidge does a 208. The resident alien spins it. That's interesting. M-Race, was he disturbed by that? Or is he going to still come through and set a decent lap time? And the answer is, when he comes around here, not bad. So Skander was first on track. This is good because everyone... Oh no, Nikos is ahead of him. We get to see what lap times are doing. And Nikos is still running assists. So you go around with assists, it's going to brake and turn him through here. No, not too bad. You can get away with assists, but you've got to be so smooth. If you go a little bit too fast, it will stop you spinning, but it will straighten you up, brake, let you steer, straighten you up, brake, let you steer, and you just run wide and scrub off loads and loads of speed. And that's annoying as hell for lap time. He's doing alright at the minute now. He's going to prove me wrong. Can't prove me wrong. He'll do it through here. Brake turn, yeah, brake turn. No, it didn't run too wide though. No, it should still be a good lap. The Mentor's a bit up a bit the road, so what's he doing? No improvement. Nikos, second improvement. 205. Nidge, quicker still. Not even 1.5 tenths. That's really good. That's nice and close. It's promisingly close. And race with Jack right behind him. Don't think he'll get much of a slipstream from there though. Improvement by a second. Jack 7 seconds quicker, but only 7 seconds quicker than a really crap lap. So what have we got? Lamenta. Was that him up or was that Skander up? Small improvement, but he only needs 2 tenths. I could run it a bit more wider than that, and Paratella. There's track to use there, and you can cut that a bit more as well. Hold it straight. And he'd got those 2 tenths and more. Skander using more of that green section, which would disqualify your lap if you had that idiotic race director on. No improvement though. Last chance on everyone. Jack is in the pits as well, so our resident alien is going to be 5th on the grid at best. Skander has M-Race managed to get on that? No, he's backed off. So it's just Skander. Can he put our resident alien on the back of the grid? Three-tenths up. No, he needs 4 seconds. But I'm guessing neither of those are clean laps, so he just needs a good clean lap. Hold it together. Feed it through and Paratella, keep them speed up. Now you want to feather through here. Don't brake, don't brake, don't brake. Yes, that's more like it. Ah, but too much. Lap over. And qualifying over. So I've got to find 80 seconds of chat. So Nidge is on pole. Now man running assist Nico is second. That doesn't prove what I was saying much about assists. But hey ho. M-Race third. Memento fourth. Then Jack, then Skander. And it's not going to finish in that order. That I am certain of. Need to watch this man here. This man. So it should be almost worth an onboard shot. I'm going to start the race on board with Jack, because I think that could be interesting. Actually, I think I'll start it on chase camera, because that could be a good view to watch the start of the race. .205, so we've seen 204s before, and maybe quicker than that still, 203s. So compared to that Lotus, it's basically about the same time. So there's your confirmed qualifying. Nidge, half a second quicker than Nikos, who's 1.1 seconds ahead of M-Race, who is 1.3 seconds ahead of MNTR. Then Jack, a couple of tenths back. And Skander, who never got a good lap in, clearly. On to the race. So they've got a couple of minutes to ready up. They've got to plan a pit stop here, because it's a mandatory pit stop, even though it's only a 12 lap race. That does mean you can do a splash and dash on fuel and still have a fast pit stop. Let's go with this. I think that's good for you to watch the start of a race. That'll be a different one. It's a couple of minutes to set that strategy. Set your fuel loads, open your radiators up a little bit, change your tyre pressures slightly. Here we go, sinking. And lights are out and go. That's a good start from Jack. He's going to get one straight away. That's Lamento is going past. Otherwise, looking pretty clean. Yep. So Nikos leads. M-Race is already going defensive. He's going to have to go defensive. Jack's giving it a go, and he's letting go. Nice clean start, as we'd always expect. So Jack's going to be way faster, he's got plenty of time here. Oh, running wide. All taking that line across that rumble strip. Nice. If you run track limits off, you can do what all racing drivers would do. Use all of the track. He's going to be making a move here. Jack's going to... alright, he's going to have to go down the outside. His Nidge is going defensive. Bit of a block. He held it good, but you do get a big slipstream with these cars. Everyone running out onto that dirt. Oh, it is like a rookie race. But that's okay. We're all rookies, really. Meanwhile, this is giving the man who I said shouldn't be running assists a chance to get away. Now he's going to go defensive. No, just a look. Meanwhile, the Manta having a look. He's been given just enough room. He had to switch back hard there. But it's all going to be holding position. Oh, I saw dirt. Nikos has gone off. I wonder if that was assists. Understeered him out. Oh man, that's thrown it away, and now the alien is leading. He finds himself back in that position. So Nidge must have gone with him. Oh, what a crime. The race director missed it. The real race director, not the game race director. What a crime. So it's going to be Nidge, probably the man to watch now. Jack's away and gone, lap 2. Starting 5th on the grid. Everyone needed him to be finishing a bit lower. Oh, Nikos going for an early pit stop. And then Race is having a go at Jack. And he's got him. Nice move. Where did that come from? It's not all over. It's not all over yet. Elementia should have a good view of this. Judging by the lap times though, Jack, if he made a mistake, it wasn't a huge mistake. But of course, all the time they're battling it out, Nikos can go about doing his own race without having a battle, without getting held up. The early pit stop can work sometimes. That can work often. The only time it doesn't have to work if you pick up a small amount of damage, because we do run full damage. Got to have a penalty somewhere, but that's just penalty for really being an arse. So he's not getting enough draft, he's going to have to follow him through here. Nice, clean entry, solid exit. He'll be able to draft him from here. As long as he gets the exit sorted. Ooh, he's quite far back. Can he pull him in from there? I'm not sure, you know. That looks quite a long way off to me. The lap time's still in the 2:06s. See what Nikos does on his lap times. Good battle for the lead. Now fully developing, because LMNTR is catching these two. In fact, he's right with them. Bit of dirt being flicked up there. Don't forget, live track, that dirt ends up on the track and affects everyone else behind you, and not just your own tyres. And Nidge isn't a million miles away from this scrap either. But LMNTR, the fastest man on the track at the moment. He smells blood. Oh, but he's losing it. Oh, bummer. That's when you just try and do a little bit too much. Right, this is close enough to make a move in Rivazza, but all M-Race has to do is just go defensive, just stick to the inside. Just run it out a bit here. No, he's not. Jack trying the wide line in to come out tighter, but that hasn't worked. I don't think it has. I don't think he's going to get enough draft from there. It looks pretty close on camera, but I don't think that's anywhere near enough. In fact, M-Race is breaking the toe. Thinking ahead. He is pulling him in, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to have to follow him. He's going to have to follow him for another lap. And didn't get a clean entry into Tamburello. So what's Nikos' time going to be? Yeah, 2:05. Look. So he's pulled a couple of seconds on the leader just by pitting early, and you don't know what kind of lapping he was doing on his in lap or his out lap. You know, he could feasibly be 6 seconds up on that. So while these two keep taking time off each other, probably having a bit of fun in the process, I'm pretty sure. And Nidge is catching these two as well. Great scrap. This is what it's all about. Oh, both using loads of curve. Now how desperate is Jack going to get? Is M-Race going to defend it? He's lost a little bit of that time with that slight touch on the grass. He's going to follow through. He's going to try the safe line in for more speed out. Got a better run out this time. He's going to be able to attack from here. Definitely going to be doing something from here. M-Race is going to have to defend. He's going to have to defend. And he's going up the inside. Is he going to fight it all the way? Carl, keep fighting. No. Or is he? He is. He isn't. He is. That's it, opportunity gone. He had to try and stay ahead there. And you're going to watch Jack slowly disappear on this lap, or are we? What's he got? What's he got in the tank? Well, that wasn't a good exit, so hello. We do have a full race on here, and Nidge is still catching these two. He's going for it. Into Paratella. Yeah, nice move. And Nidge is now right with him. Excellent. This will be a good view. Meanwhile, Nikos is still lapping faster than all these three. He doesn't know it, and he can't know it because I'm on party chat. He can't hear what I'm saying. So, what's Emrace going to do this time? Jack's going to have to... Oh, Nikos is going to go for the outside. Oh, interlocking wheels almost. Oh, and he's just put just enough to put a bit on the dirt. That was yeah, that was going to happen. He's going to go for the pits. Yeah, he is. Thought he might. Stop costing yourself time. Great scrap. All the while, this man is still setting quicker lap times. We've got a 2:10 and a 2:09 from the two leaders. And Nikos, I'm guessing, is going to do something in the 2:05s again. That's going to be a 5-second net gain. And he has. He's done another 2:05.3. That makes it interesting. You can see he's already ahead of Nidge, who was battling with those three. So Nikos has put himself into net lead here. He could be on for his third win in 4 races. Meanwhile, Jack thinks he's playing with this guy. Is he playing with Emrace? Is he just having a bit of fun? He can afford to. But little does he know, he's losing this race by doing this. And the longer he stays out, the less laps he's going to have to recover it. Because he's going to have to go like a bat out of hell. This Nikos has put... Oh, Nikos has put, what? 9 seconds on Nidge. He's got to be another 7 seconds at least ahead of these two. So is he going to go for an attack? No, he's still going to go for the exit of Ravazza and get that draft. Close enough now. He's going to be past. Oh, Emrace is going for the pits. Jack as well. Oh, that's a mistake. That's a mistake. And they both held each other up in those pits. This man is going to go sailing past both of them. I'm certain of it. He has to, surely. How can he not? Tension mounts. Although they're out of their pits boxes already. He's going to have the speed. Where is it going to come out? Yes, he's in the lead. And he's got a good few seconds as well. That early pit stop. You just go for the pits when the action hots up. It's sad to say, but if you just stay out of trouble, stay out of the action, and you can find yourself with a healthy lead. And that's like nearly 5 seconds. Mandatory pit stops, they're quite anti-racing really. We don't switch them to manual, it's always auto pit stop. As you'll see from Elementiari's, an auto pit stop. Nikos is putting himself right in this championship. Now Jack's getting desperate. He's gonna have to try and do something silly. He knows he's got to get him this lap. He knows he's got to get him soon. Is he going to send on up the inside? He is. He's going to have to. And he has. Race had enough of that. So now Jack has 4 and a bit laps to eat into a 5.5 second lead of a guy who can lap within about a second of him. That's going to be close. Race. He's not always done yet. I wonder if he's got those radiators closed off a bit more. Well, no, he's actually running a bit cooler than Jack, actually. Nikos is running well hot, so he's definitely got those closed off. So he's done in the 2:05. Jack and Race, both with slow laps because of that. And Nidge is suddenly catching both of them again. Great race. There's Jack gonna have that dodgy exit out of Tosa again. M-Race seems to have a better exit out of Tosa anyway, relatively speaking. It's a bit more equal that time. Although they're suddenly both setting fastest sectors for themselves. But I think Jack's gone. It's all going to be how much can he close that gap down, how much pressure can Nikos take. So in the first race he couldn't take that pressure. He's going to have no choice but to take that pressure this time, and this is where, if he goes into Ravazza a little bit too hot, this is where the assists are really going to hurt him. Yeah, Jack's fully on it. This will be the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, 2:04 something. Yes, indeed. But that's still 4 seconds according to my lap chart. Nikos can still win this. He just needs to not crap himself. No, good solid lap times for the front 4. They're all following pretty close. But are kind of spreading out a little bit, apart from Jack catching this guy, catching Nikos. Now, one thing about having assists on is he's much less likely to make a mistake and lose it through here like Elementiar did, because it will save his life. So it's going to be much easier for him to be consistent. But Jack is catching him fast. No, he's not going to be up with him this lap. And cameraman so needs to sort his camera focusing out. It's not 1980s TV, this. If Nikos can just sort out his Rivatsa cornering, he can hold this together, because Jack is not going to be able to attack him this lap, and that's going to leave him 2 full laps. No, 2:03. That's what he said he could do. He was just playing. Left M race for dead. Still 2 seconds though. And of course the draft is not going to be enough up to the line, so really he's got to do him at the end of this lap. Always going to have to find somewhere else to get past, and that's not going to be so easy. The only mistake Nikos can make on the sis is just going way too fast into a corner, and that would send him understeering out wide. He's using all the track. Oh, and he has understeered. Ah, he's left himself vulnerable. Is he going to defend at the end of the straight? Or is Jack just going to have a bit of fun? Or even send it from there? No. No, he's going for the wide entry in. Tight out, plenty close enough. He'll get a nice draft from here. In fact, he'll be past him before the first corner from here. You can totally see it. And there's nothing Nikos can do about this. He can go defensive, but it won't be enough. He is going defensive, but it won't be enough. Oh, hello. No, Nikos is running really closed radiators, and he's got the straight line speed. Oh, Jack's lost it. No. Where's M race? Oh, he may not actually get out in front of M race. He doesn't. Oh, development. Nikos say, yeah, I knew what I was doing. Oh, he's running wide himself. Oh, he's got away with it. And Nikos going, yeah, I know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. Just invite him to attack down the outside, brake a little bit late, just late enough to get away with getting into the corner, wait for Jack to go past me, let him out brake himself and let him spin. Yeah, that was the plan. Well, that mixes the championship up, and if Jack doesn't want to come third, he's going to have to do M race again somewhere around the lap without using the slipstream down to start finish straight. He can get him here though. Is M race going to defend? Defend! Oh, he's letting it too easy for him. Too easy. He could have blocked that, and it wouldn't have been dirty. So is Nikos just going to take it easy through Rivatsa? One more corner. Oh, that's just taking it very carefully. That's almost not using the steering wheel. Hello, what's going on here? Jack's behind M race again. What happened there? Well, Nikos wins, and that's his 3rd win in 3 races. M race is going to come second, and Jack, despite setting the fastest lap about 2 seconds quicker than anyone else, is going to come 3rd. And Nidge 4th. Almost got to see all that action happening again. And Skander, I don't know what happened to Lamenta. Skander's going to be 5th. Lamenta a long way down the order. I wonder if he had damage from something. Possibly from that spin, maybe. Didn't think he touched anything though. Nice. Nikos would be well happy with that. That's 3 wins he's had up against faster guys. And all he did was just kept calm. And ironically, the race and the Lotus, he didn't keep calm and didn't win that. How's that work? There you go, Nikos wins. 3rd race in 4, M race. 2nd place, I think. We might have had one before actually. Then Jack, Nidge, Skander, Elementiar.